The RDL, or Romanian deadlift, is quite honestly my favorite exercise and a fantastic one for beginners to learn. It helps you master the hip hinge, which is used in a number of other exercises. On top of that, it's a powerhouse move that targets the entire posterior chain, the muscles along the back of our body. We're talking back, glutes, and hamstrings, some of which, like the back and hamstrings, we often don't strengthen enough. And it's a nice foundational move to have along with your squat. The squat focuses more on the front of the legs, the RDL more on the back. You can do a Romanian deadlift with a barbell, kettlebells, or 2 dumbbells. I'm going to be showing it with dumbbells. To set up, stand with your feet hip distance apart. Keep your knees soft. So you're not going to bend a lot, but you don't want them locked. Dumbbells are in front of you, palms facing your thighs. Now, you're going to keep your spine neutral and your knees soft as you move your hips back. Think about pushing a drawer closed with your butt behind you. Then, as the dumbbells come in front of your shins and your torso gets parallel with the ground, you'll stop, push through your heels, and stand. A few things to keep in mind with the Romanian deadlift. First of all, it's a hinge, not a squat. So although you want your knees soft, they're not going to bend and straighten like they do in a squat. They're going to stay soft, and you're going to push your hips back. Like I said, like you're trying to close a drawer with your butt behind you. So your hips, knees are soft, your hips are going back as a hinge rather than knees flexing and extending and then your hips going up and down like a squat. This is the way that we really engage the hamstring muscle in the Romanian deadlift. Second, keep your spine neutral from the tip of your head to your tailbone. You want that neutral S curve in your spine. So as you're hinging back, if you notice that your shoulders start to round forward, especially if they're being pulled forward with the weights and you're rounding, engage your core, draw your shoulder blades down your back, engage your lats to draw your shoulder blades down your back. And then remember, your neck, it's part of your spine. So you don't want to be looking forward. You want your neck in line with your spine. Nice, neutral spine. Third, don't use momentum. Lower slowly and lift with control. Lower slowly, lift with control. What we sometimes see is hyperextension, throwing the hips forward as you lift. Don't do that. Lower slowly, lift with control, engage at the top, but no throwing the hips forward, no hyperextension. And that's the Romanian deadlift. I hope you'll love it as much as I do. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments.